Welcome to the English Story Well channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
Chapter 1. The Importance of Speaking English. Learning to speak English well is very important in today's world. English is a global language, spoken by millions of people around the world. Whether you are traveling, studying, or working, being able to speak English can help you communicate with others and open many opportunities. However, many people find it difficult to practice speaking English every day. They may feel shy, nervous, or unsure of where to start. In this guide, we will explore simple tips and practical exercises to help you improve your English speaking skills every day. Chapter 2. Start with simple conversations. One of the best ways to improve your English speaking skills is to start with simple conversations. Begin by talking about everyday topics like your hobbies, your daily routine, or the weather. For example, you can practice saying sentences like, I like to read books in my free time. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. The weather is very sunny today. These simple sentences will help you get comfortable with speaking English. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. The key is to keep practicing. Chapter 3. Listen and repeat. Listening is an important part of learning to speak English. When you listen to English, you can hear how words are pronounced and how sentences are formed. One effective way to improve your speaking skills is to listen to English conversations, podcasts, or videos and then repeat what you hear. For example, you can watch a short video in English and pause after each sentence. Then, try to repeat the sentence exactly as you heard it. This will help you practice pronunciation and get used to the rhythm of English speech. You can also try repeating sentences while looking in a mirror. This will help you see how your mouth moves when you speak, which can improve your pronunciation. Chapter 4. Practice with a partner. Practicing with a partner is a great way to improve your English speaking skills. If you have a friend or family member who speaks English, ask them to practice with you. You can have short conversations, ask each other questions, and correct each other's mistakes. If you don't have someone to practice with, you can join an English conversation group or find a language exchange partner online. Many people are looking for someone to practice English with, so you can help each other learn. Here are some simple conversation starters you can use when practicing with a partner. What did you do over the weekend? Do you have any plans for the holidays? What is your favorite movie? These questions are easy to answer and will help you practice speaking in a natural way. Chapter 5. Use English in your daily life. Another effective way to improve your English speaking skills is to use English in your daily life as much as possible. Try to think in English, write in English, and speak English whenever you can. For example, when you are at home, try to describe what you are doing in English. Say things like, I am cooking dinner, or I am reading a book. When you go shopping, try to ask questions in English. For example, how much does this cost? Or, where can I find the bread? When you are with friends, try to include some English in your conversations. You can say, let's practice English for 10 minutes. The more you use English in your daily life, the more natural it will become for you to speak it. Chapter 6. Learn new vocabulary. Improving your vocabulary is an important part of becoming a better English speaker. The more words you know, the easier it will be to express yourself in English. You can learn new vocabulary by reading books, watching movies, or listening to music in English. Try to learn a few new words every day and use them in sentences. For example, if you learn the word delicious, you can use it in sentences like, the cake is delicious. This soup tastes delicious. By using new words in sentences, you will remember them better and feel more confident using them in conversations. Chapter 7. Record yourself speaking. Recording yourself speaking is a helpful way to improve your English speaking skills. When you listen to the recording, you can hear your pronunciation and see if there are any mistakes. You can also compare your recording with how native speakers pronounce words and sentences. To start, choose a short passage or a few sentences to read aloud. Record yourself reading them and then listen to the recording. Pay attention to your pronunciation, speed, and intonation. If you hear any mistakes, try to correct them and record yourself again. This exercise will help you become more aware of how you speak and improve your pronunciation. Chapter 8. Set small, achievable goals. Setting small, achievable goals is important when you are learning to speak English. It's better to focus on making steady progress rather than trying to become fluent overnight. Start by setting a goal to practice speaking English for 10 minutes every day. Gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable. You can also set goals like learning 5 new words a week, having a conversation with a partner once a week, or watching a short English video every day. Celebrate your progress and don't be too hard on yourself if you make mistakes. The most important thing is to keep practicing. Chapter 9. Stay positive and be patient. Learning to speak English takes time and practice. It's important to stay positive and be patient with yourself. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Everyone learns at their own pace, and it's normal to make mistakes along the way. Remember that every time you practice speaking English, you are getting better. Keep a positive attitude and remind yourself of your goals. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you to keep going. Chapter 10. Use online resources. There are many online resources available to help you improve your English speaking skills. You can find websites, apps, and videos that offer English conversation practice, vocabulary exercises, and pronunciation guides. Some popular resources include Duolingo, a free app that helps you learn English through fun exercises. BBC Learning English, a website with lessons, videos, and podcasts for English learners. YouTube. There are many channels dedicated to helping you improve your English speaking skills. You can watch videos on topics like pronunciation, conversation practice, and grammar. Using these resources can make your practice more interesting and help you learn at your own pace. Chapter 11. Practice tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are a fun way to improve your pronunciation and fluency. They are short sentences or phrases that are difficult to say quickly because they contain similar sounds. Practicing tongue twisters can help you become more confident in your speaking and improve your ability to pronounce difficult words. Here are a few examples of English tongue twisters. She sells seashells by the seashore. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Try saying these tongue twisters slowly at first, and then gradually speed up. The more you practice, the better you will get at pronouncing difficult sounds. Chapter 12. Focus on pronunciation. Pronunciation is a key part of speaking English well. If your pronunciation is clear, people will understand you better, even if your grammar is not perfect. To improve your pronunciation, pay attention to how native speakers pronounce words and sentences. You can also use online resources to practice specific sounds that are difficult for you. Here are some tips for improving your pronunciation. Break words into syllables. Practice pronouncing each syllable clearly. Practice difficult sounds. Some sounds, like the th in think or the r in read, can be difficult for English learners. Practice these sounds by repeating words that contain them. Listen to native speakers. Watch videos, listen to podcasts, or talk to native speakers to hear how they pronounce words. Try to imitate their pronunciation. Chapter 13. Use phrases instead of individual words. When you are learning to speak English, it can be helpful to focus on learning phrases instead of individual words. Phrases are groups of words that are often used together in conversations. By learning phrases, you can speak more naturally and fluently. For example, instead of just learning the word thanks, you can learn phrases like, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Using phrases will help you sound more natural when you speak English and make it easier to have conversations. Chapter 14. Watch English movies and TV shows. Watching English movies and TV shows is a fun way to improve your English speaking skills. You can hear how native speakers talk in different situations and learn new vocabulary. Try to watch with English subtitles so you can read along while listening. After watching, you can practice speaking by repeating sentences or phrases that you heard. You can also try summarizing what happened in the movie or show in your own words. This will help you practice speaking and improve your fluency. Chapter 15. Join an English class or workshop. Joining an English class or workshop is a great way to improve your speaking skills. In a class, you can practice speaking with other learners and get feedback from a teacher. You can also participate in group activities and discussions that will help you become more comfortable speaking English. Many community centers, schools, and online platforms offer English classes for different levels. Find a class that fits your schedule and level and make a commitment to attend regularly. Chapter 16. Read aloud. Reading aloud is a simple but effective way to improve your English speaking skills. When you read aloud, you practice pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. Choose a short passage or article in English and read it out loud. Focus on speaking clearly and with the right rhythm. You can also record yourself reading aloud and listen to the recording to see if there are any areas you can improve. This exercise will help you become more comfortable speaking English and improve your ability to express yourself. Chapter 17. Learn idioms and expressions. Idioms and expressions are phrases that have a meaning different from the literal meaning of the words. Learning idioms can help you understand and use English more naturally. For example, the idiom "break the ice" means to start a conversation in a friendly way. Here are a few common English idioms. Break the ice, to start a conversation. Hit the books, to study hard. Piece of cake, something that is easy to do. Try to learn a few new idioms every week and use them in sentences. This will help you sound more like a native speaker and make your conversations more interesting.
Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, our carefully curated stories cater to all levels, making learning English enjoyable and effective. Join our community of language enthusiasts and let the magic of storytelling transform your learning experience. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dive into English Story Well, where every story is a step towards mastering English.